Before settling on the name Chicago, this group of 5 friends from the Windy City was also known as The Big Thing and the Chicago Transit Authority. Recently, I had a chance to catch up with the original drummer and co-founder of the band, Danny Seraphine, who was in town at the Loft in Limerick, PA, to sit in on a set with Philadelphia area tribute band, Patchwork.
It's a really, really good band, and they're great guys. They're great friends of mine. I have a lot of fun playing with them and hanging with them. So, there's a great deal of respect both ways. I wouldn't do it if they weren't good. If they weren't good, I honestly, my standard is too high. They're really, really a good band. I enjoy playing with them. Kevin Burke is a great, great guy. He's a really sweet person, and they're all really great people, and you can tell they love it and they respect the music, and I really enjoy it.
This band came together by actually me sitting down and picking out my favorite players to accomplish this music. So nobody's ever available on a Friday or Saturday, but everybody's available on a Sunday. So we started playing on Sundays, completely unrehearsed, and knocked all the Chicago stuff out and kept getting better and better. And then one day this opportunity came up to work with Danny. Actually, it was something that I pounced on. And Danny was receptive, and bang.
And that, my friends, is why Seraphine was dubbed one of the top 100 drummers of all time by Rolling Stone magazine, in addition to Lifetime Achievement Awards at both the Cape Breton and Montreal drum festivals. But the one honor that has continued to elude him and his former Chicago bandmates is enshrinement into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Somewhat perplexing when you consider that since Chicago's inception back in 1967, the band has sold over 130 million records worldwide. 22 of those records gold, 18 platinum, 8 multi-platinum, 5 #1 albums, and 21 top 10 hits.
It's just political, I believe. Again, political. People that didn't like the band in the early days, there was some feathers ruffled within that's in the hierarchy of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and there's still maybe some hard feelings, and I think that has something to do with it. I really do. I don't want to mention names because that does no good. But I think I think it's political. I think it's absolutely political. There's no other rational reason why. There's no other rational reason.
I don't get it. I just don't get it. I mean, they're one of the most prolific bands in history, and the music they made, especially the first couple of albums, speaks for itself. They were putting out something that was very unique at the time, and I guess it'll happen when it happens.
Now, of course, should the powers that be eventually come to their senses and finally induct Chicago into the Hall, Seraphine said he wouldn't think twice about attending the induction ceremonies.
You know what? I've had a great life.
Yes, you have.
Much to be thankful for, musically, artistically. I paid the price personally at times, my own doing or just life, but no, I wouldn't be there. I would be grateful, I would be gracious, and I would embrace it.
And until that day comes, Danny's quite content traveling around the country and playing with tribute bands like Patchwork, while also fostering his new band, the California Transit Authority.
The new band is cut from the same cloth as the original CTA. It has an amazing guitar player by the name of Mark Bonilla, really deeply talented keyboardist by the name of Ed Roth, 2 of them, Ed Roth and Peter Fish. Bass guitar is Mick Mahan. On the first record, Larry Braggs, who's the Tower Power lead singer most of the time. Did lead vocals. I mean, it's amazing.
When I'm with you, it doesn't matter where we are.
Oh, and for all you diehard Chicago fans, well, it looks like Seraphine will be teaming up with an old bandmate as the new band gets ready to drop its second CD.
On this new record, it looks like Bill Champlin's going to come into the fold, which is I'm really happy about because Bill and I, we full circle. It is, and so I don't know if Bill's going to become a full-time member, but he loves the band, he loves the spirit of the band, and he's going to perform with Bill and I are going to start performing together in the fall.
And so it has indeed all come full circle. From its early days with the Chicago Transit Authority to its current sessions with the California Transit Authority, the beat goes on for Danny Seraphine. And by the way, if you'd like to know more about Seraphine and looking for a good read, check out Danny's autobiography, Street Player, My Chicago Story. On the Outside Looking In with Danny Seraphine and the band Patchwork, I'm Phil Andrews.